How are you doing and how have you been? My name's Cassandra, this is Perkins and we are back with Rimworld. So, what is the plan for today? Well, it's fair to say we had a successful first episode. The only thing obviously we are regretting is we could have got a little bit more food, but we did get lucky with a rabbit that self-tamed, so that was pretty good. Wildlife is obviously nothing, which is a bit sad. What is the plan for today? So, the plan for today, let's see how long you're going to sleep for before... Oh, okay, you're going to wake up in a little bit, so that's fine. So, base in a hot shelter, perfect. Obviously, Perkins has no clothes whatsoever, so obviously hypothermia gets in pretty quickly. Our comfortable temperatures range between 16 degrees and 26. Anything less will give us hypothermia. Anything more, I assume, gives us heat stroke, although 27 degrees seems a bit low for heat stroke, but we'll never have to worry about that, so that's fine. Now, I really would like to get a steel club this episode. The reason why is because obviously we are going to get attacked at some point. Can make tribal wear, but sadly, obviously, we're probably going to have to wait for some human meat before we can start doing that. But make a club. How much materials do we need? So we need 40 steel to be able to make this. This is just going to give us the ability to be able to hit a little bit harder. And especially if more than one humans come, we're at a disadvantage anyway because we're purely naked. So we do have to keep that in mind. We are controlling Perkins very stridently by just sort of telling her to stay. We'll do home because she'll probably go out, kill the rabbit. Now, we do have a table and chair for her to sit at, so at least we're trying to offset some negative moods. Like if we go through her needs at the moment, like malnourished, although when she wakes up, she'll eat a rabbit. In darkness, unsightly environment. Like we've got a lot of negatives we can't do much for today. It would be good if we could get some steel traps in. I might try something a little bit different rather than like going with what every guide tells you to. So I was sort of thinking maybe we could do something like where we could put a wall there, a door there for obviously our escape, and then just put like a trap here or something and see if that works, like something different. The problem is them two doors. Saying that, we'd only need the one door. Obviously, doors are quite expensive resource-wise, and especially with us being super naked, it sort of creates problems of us obviously being outside for too long. But we do need to be careful because obviously Perkins is close to a breakdown. We have got a flash storm, which is highly negative, but not too much we can do about that for the moment. That's the plan. Let's get to it. It's a bit negative, all this lightning, but I don't really think it's going to impact us too much. How long until you wake up, girl? Because you're going to start, malnutrition. I mean, if you need the sleep, you need the sleep, but don't starve to death in your sleep. That would be... Imagine that, episode 2, how did you die? Just starved in our sleep. Badly malnourished, that's fine. Obviously, we do need human meat at some point. Girl, I know you went to bed late, but this is just unrealistic. I'm hoping she wakes... Okay. I'm going to tell her to wake up and go eat. So she'll go eat that. We do need to do a little bit more mining today. Luckily, she sits at a table, so at least we don't get the didn't eat at a table negative mood modifier. We don't really need to start ranking up any extra, mood losses. Now, obviously, a research bench is highly helpful. How much steel is that? 31. And remind me how much a club is. I'm blind. 40. Got 11. Okay. So I'll tell you to go do that, and hopefully you don't mess it up, Perkins. What is your crafting? I don't think you can mess up a club. It's just the quality, if I remember. So she'll go haul that. Then when she brings it, cannot make club. There we go, craft a club. So at least we have a weapon. It's a makeshift weapon, but it's a weapon. The food situation is obviously going to get really dire. It's probably one situation that random at 500%. You'd hope he'd chuck at least one human at us. We might as well spend the whole day trying to make this club. So I don't really know what else we're meant to do. Outside is 5 degrees. So we've got a metal club. How good is it? Oh, does it not have like a... Okay, I thought it would have like a standard, but that's fine. Okay, let's equip that. So we have our first weapons. That's a good upgrade. Just double checking wildlife and stuff. She is going back to rest. I think a lot of that is actually her healing. And she, to be fair, she hasn't really got anything to do anyway. Okay, so if you're doing that, what is hypothermia? Is hypothermia not existent? No. Malnutrition, that will start going down. We need to be careful with that because obviously that's building up. Thinking about mining some more. Maybe we could get a research bench up. I mean, we've got nothing else to do. We need 100 steel for that. So that's about 3. Because I think we get about 36, 33. So if we can go mine them. Like, don't get me wrong, I appreciate Perkins wanting to heal up and everything, but at the same time, we have to make the small amounts of progress as we can. And with it being outside 5 degrees, she's not going to get hypothermia super quick. So I think we need to make use of these hot climates as much as possible. I know, Perkins. But it's hot climate to what we're used to. So I will get her to haul all that steel down. Just because her doing that, she will carry a little bit more. 58, you're carrying that, so you're doing that all on your own. Then you're going to rest, you're not. You're going to go get the others. What's your rest at? I think she's resting because she's injured rather than because she needs to. So we'll push her a little bit harder. So let's get that steel simple research bench up. No. Oh, hang on. Is it because of the table? Oh, because it overlaps with the crafting spot. So we'll, to be fair, we can deconstruct that. We don't need anything from that at the moment. There we go. So would the crafting station need to be like that? Okay, well, at least we used the stall for it while we got it. We don't really need anything else, and because we can just pick up the... or place the crafting spot whenever we want. That's not a big deal. If you got all the steel, yep, lovely. So we should have enough. How much have you got? As long as she doesn't botch it. No, I really want you to build that before you go to bed. As long as she doesn't botch it, we should be in luck here. I'm hoping that doesn't block the steam geyser. I don't see why it should. I mean, let's be honest. Realistically, this room would be the hottest room in the world with all this metal conducting heat. Could you imagine? Just keep an eye on temperatures over the right-hand side. There's not much our Perkins can do at the moment. We are waiting for Randy Random to sort of make his first move. And I'm just going to let Perkins sort of be her best self at the moment. And then we have the situation of actually what do we research first? Okay, you're building a bit more roof. What do we research first? Complex furniture probably makes the most sense off the bat, because while other things seem fun, clothing ain't got any of the resources to actually make any of that, so it'd be a waste of time. Same with carpet. Smithing potentially, but obviously that's quite long. Stone cutting is a good shout, but again, I don't think that gives us anything extra. It's just to the case we're not wasting steel. So I think complex furniture, it gives us immediate upgrades. And stuff that we can build. Obviously, it'd be out of metal, but stuff we can build. We can get off the floor. However, that doesn't really bother our character at the moment. Awful bedroom. So we could upgrade the... No, I suppose steel beds aren't really going to have a beauty modifier or anything like that. But at least it gives Perkins something to do rather than obviously just sitting around doing nothing. So you just draft and undraft, and then it resets all the priorities. Whoops, all the priorities if you've changed any. There we go. So we'll spank that on a speed 3. She will eat. No, I'm hoping she will eat when she wants. It's all in the zone. So hopefully she won't just randomly die like a Sims that won't go to the fridge. And we'll sit on speed 3, and we have to wait for Randy. We have to, imagine that. Has anyone ever wanted Randy to, randomly attack them? Saying that, we could actually get a steel trap up. If we put a steel trap here. For science, I want to draft Perkins, stand here. Can you... Okay, you can go there. I was just checking. So we want... Because really we want a steel wall. Unless we get another door in here. So I want to use as least resources as possible. I wonder for the first attack if we don't even get a trap up. The problem is obviously if it's more than one person. Saying that, steel wall is only 5. I want to pause this because I don't want Perkins to make it. Because I'm thinking we can just do something like this, right? And I think this is what we have to do. Then we can put the steel trap there. But Perkins never has to walk over it. She can come out of this door. Because I think we do have to have a door here to seal in this heat, weirdly, even though the door's wide open. Because if we have a gap here, I don't actually think it counts. So how much steel have we got here? We've got 14 here at the moment. So we need 5, 10, 15, 20. So actually we only need like 2 squares. So I am going to move Perkins. Area 1 is just in here. I'm going to move outside because we're managing hypothermia quite well. But at the moment, I just want her zones to be either mining or stay at home. And we'll see how that goes. I don't want her like randomly just wandering around and chilling. She needs to stay indoors. So 1, 2, 3. That will be more than enough. Again, draft on draft. She'll go do that. And it's just, actually, we're going to need more because have we got the trap yet? Yeah. Okay, so I need to steal before I can click on it. So we are going to need 1 more spot to be able to build the steel trap. So it gives us 1 trap. So, you know, if it's 2 people, I won't worry about hauling because we've got all this pretty much under control now. So we don't need to worry too much. We'll leave this door open, but obviously we'll have to manually shut it when stuff comes to hurt us. And then we'll put the steel trap there. So, if 2 people, at least it will maim or hopefully kill that person. And if it's 1 person, then we won't have to do anything ourselves, which will obviously be brilliant. Obviously, hypothermia check. We're at 15%. Not too bad, not too bad. I don't want you to mine too much, Perkins. Like, you should have the resources there. No, just short. Too short. There we go. So she'll build that trap. So we have a little defense. Obviously, it's nothing to shout home to your mama. And if we get sappers or breaches, it's not going to help us. But to be honest, anything that's going to hit us too hard will wipe us out anyway. There we go. I will just alter the shrink zone. I might actually move the stockpile over here just so it's like 1% more efficient. Because I don't want her to think about going across the trap or every time she leaves having to go all the way around here. So I'll just put that there. And obviously I will add animal corpses to it because the nice thing about an ice sheet is everything that's outside, it's like an automatic freezer. Obviously it still deteriorates because it's not kept inside, but worse things have happened. There we go. And then she'll bring that down as well. So... like I said, I hope you don't mind the more micromanaging, but we do have to be a lot more careful with this playstyle. Little mistakes, you know, a mood break and she walks over a steel trap, it is the colony done. Perkins is doing us proud, I think it's clear to say. The thing is, if we can get like people to attack us, we're going to be living the dream because, especially with the research starting to go now, like we could have... oh, we have a merchant. How many? That's bad, because we only want... the problem is obviously if we fight one, they all attack us. We really want like 1 or 2 people to come in on their own. We don't really have anything to trade. I've lost my base. Obviously, we could trade a bit of steel. So we'll see, because they could have some food. You never know. I like the idea that they come... they see this person naked, alone, minuscule base, and they're just like, yeah, we won't give you any free stuff, it's fine. So Perkins is near. I'll wait for Perkins to wake up naturally. There we go. She'll eat the rabbit and then she'll go trade with them. She's just relaxing socially. So we'll go trade. We'll see if we can make any deals. I imagine not. Hate that she just walked over that steel trap. That stressed me out. So we could trade for the ducks. Obviously we're hurt. There's nothing we can sell. We've got no... They won't take the steel, sadly. Okay. Will any of them get hypothermia? And like die at our door? What with the goat? I think we're sort of reaching now. But we have no food. We really need them to break out in a social fight or something, really, don't we? Come on, throw me a bone. I'm alone. I'm cold. But, yeah, look, you use my table. Drop us some food. Give us a goat. Give us a give us some human. What? I didn't say that. Imagine Perkins just whispering in the corner, I need human flesh. It's probably why they're not helping us. It's Perkins' fault, not ours, party people. It's Perkins' fault. I don't even think there's anything like scummy we can do to like... No. What about these people wearing like... I think it's the burkas. Nah. Okay, you've got frostbite. Come on, frostbite. That's a scar. Me hoping that like one of us is going to die of frostbite. That's how you know it's bad, party people. Nah, I think they've all come in fairly good. Psychic smooth for female. Okay, we could do with that because at least need-wise, that's going to give us a plus 16. So, Randy, I appreciate the kindness, but I really want you to be rough with me tonight. I should really think before I talk, but I really do want him to come at us, bro. Oh, they're having a fight. Oh! Why a fight was good is it'd be really good if obviously one of them got hurt. Like Perkins is just inside the house just sniffing human blood. Damn. It could have been really nice. That was unlucky. Like we could have had someone go down. Then they all leave. Like I can't believe they're just looking at Perkins naked. Well, Perkins does have a fine bit of behind. So, you know, they're appreciating it, but... Just throw us an arm. Just lop off an arm and just leave it for us. Just sort of watching them, hoping something happens. Yeah, obviously, Perkins is now starving. I said the problem is if we attack, they're all going to attack us. So there's not too much we can do here, sadly. It's extraordinarily tempting to try and do something. But we've run out of food. We are officially starving. Health-wise, we are malnutrition minor, so at 34%. Would obviously really be good for Randy to attack us now. Just because we would have this defence. Checking the healths on these, they're all like tended and fine. It was just a little scuffle. A gift? What did they gift us? A uranium slice cap, like... I don't even know what to say. It gives us a little bit of armour, I suppose. A uranium, yeah, I mean... Okay. I don't really... Like, I want to be a slightly, like... Not ungrateful. It gives us a little bit of armour. It would have just been nice for something to have happened there. Damn. It's tempting. Like, even with them leaving, I wonder... With them leaving, we might actually try something here because we're going to starve to death. I wonder if we follow them out of the map. Now, a lot... Dove, what is your movement speed? I wonder, because Dove is going to move so slow, if we can kill Dove on the way out and the rest of them are going to disappear out the map. We're going to draft Perkins. Right, let's get Perkins to forswear that slice cap to give us a little bit of armour. If they're too quick, they're too quick. But if they're not, we need to be prepared to obviously take someone out. Even a duck. Obviously, human meat would be really, really good. Problem is the person that's wounded... Why are you walking so slow? We might be able to take both the ducks out here, though. Obviously, we'll anger these, but we've got to do what we've got to do. So they've all left, meaning they're not going to attack us, but we need to attack the ducks. Okay, hopefully we can get this one killed quick enough so we can get the other one. There we go. And now we're going to attack the other one. Obviously, we've upset them other tribes, but we need to do what we need to do for food. Otherwise, we're going to die. So, we got 2 ducks. Like, maybe that was the wrong move, but I feel like you're already tending to yourself. But we have to do what we have to do for food. Otherwise, you know, this is naked brutality. This isn't like Peppa Pig land here. We have to act and like... There's no children content here. We've already killed a duck. Killed 2 ducks. We like one-shot the second one though. Like, alright, tend to yourself, Perkins. How is hypothermia doing? 12%. You're absolutely fine. You're... Are you still tending to yourself? Yeah. I think we eat one here and then haul the other one back. Yeah, she's going to eat that one anyway. That gives us a little bit... Alright, then haul that duck back. It gives us, like, another couple of days, if nothing else. Do you know what I mean? Like, with the malnutrition, because obviously this is just staggering. It goes down slowly, but we haven't got rid of it from the first couple of days, so we do need to be careful. I think we done that really well. It's a shame some of the humans didn't get more hurt, so we could have actually got some humans walking out. But, you know, 2 ducks, that's still decent. The reason why I'd love the humans is just to get some nice warm clothing, meaning we can do more in the day than just, like, stare at naked Perkins. Like, it's just getting awkward, do you know what, party people? Like, I know you love her, but too much. Like, I've had underwear through my door and... Mainly just through me, I just like write letters to myself, send underwears to myself. It's quite sad when you realise, when you really think about it. Especially because I don't clean them and a lot have... no, let's not go there. Wildlife? The thing is, what you'll find through this series is I'm going to keep clicking this wildlife button in the hope that something pops up. Like, we could have really done wonders with some, like, buffalo... a polar bear, obviously that would have created its own problems, obviously hunting us, but especially now we've got one trap up, you know, we can deal with it a little bit better, which is obviously really nice. I think it is going to be a case of just letting Perkins go through the motions, doing some research, because I think we probably will do the furniture and then going to the clothing, but obviously there's no point worrying about the clothing too much at the moment, because we can't do much with it, sadly. But I have to say, I am surprised how successful it has been. No, I'm not. I'm a genius. Come on. Let's big ourselves up. Perkins is going strong. We're going strong. I was waiting for like an infection to pop up then. Scarification, that gives us all bonuses though. How many bonuses do we get from it? 2. 8 non-cannibal food, -2. 8 corpse, -12. Like... A lot of negatives, can't really do too much about them. Psychic Smooth is ending, which is sad. I think that was keeping us in the positives. Right, food is at the bottom, so I'm going to tell you to go consume that duck. Nice. And then she's obviously just resting, but the idea is to at least try and get that malnutrition to sort of push down. Because obviously we're going to get back to the point of starving, and we need a... Problem is now... We've angered them traders. I don't know if they'll come back, but... Hey, if we hadn't killed them ducks, we'd be on the verge of death now, so... I think that was a good move. Randy Random. 500% difficulty. What you got for me, bruh? He's thinking, I don't need to do anything, mate. You're going to die on your own. That'd be rude. So because we hit like 1 degrees... Can we actually grow anything? Or is it because it's like a permanent bad temperature, cannot grow? So if I go to the world, I might have to cut this potato PC. Yeah, that was well close. That was well, good. Growing period, never. Bit negative. I was hoping for... Because like, outdoors is 1 degrees. I'm sure farmers grow stuff in 1 degrees. Don't question it. Don't question it. Hey, we get a raid. Right, don't be more than like 2. Oh, Perkins licking her lips like, let me at him. Let me at him. Let's go back into the messages. They will prepare for a while, then attack. We do have an ancient danger there by the looks of it, so that'll be interesting to tackle. But human meat is on the menu. What will also be good / bad. Hopefully. I was even wondering to go one-on-one combat with Bowman. The reason why. Either way, we're going to wear Bowman's clothes. Obviously, it's going to be extremely negative to have to wear tainted clothing. If I have a look at our doctrine, is there anything about tainted clothing? There isn't. You'd think we wouldn't care about tainted clothing. Like, I like the idea. We'll eat human, yes, yes, yes. Wearing a dead man's clothes, no, no, no. Like, but we got our one little trap. And I was thinking to go one-on-one, so then he'd go down, we'd be able to wear his clothing. However, his clothing we would get a negative from anyway, because both bits were under 50%. So I think either way we'd get a negative. Perkins cleaning the blood. Well, you got to make your surroundings look nice. She's trying to make it feel like home. I appreciate it. Right, let's close this because the attack will come. I won't be paying attention, and I don't want Perkins to die just because I'm an idiot. Wait, she's going to die because I'm an idiot. I don't want her to die yet because I'm an idiot. Manage areas, new area, and we'll just do under attack. Under the attack. And then that can just be in here. There we go. So then she can research away and I don't need to do anything. Obviously, I should have had a look actually. Is this person nimble? That's the only thing we have to keep an eye out for. Because if their bio... Okay, fine. If their bio was nimble, then they have a chance to obviously skip past the trap. Which would be obviously extraordinarily negative. Is he coming? No, he's just thinking about it. He's thinking about it. He's just thinking about his life. Another thing is we do have some stuff. Animal migration. The problem is if we attack one, they all attack us. So it's not like we can really even dream about getting that. But we're going to get some human meat, so it's fine. Right, let's go on speed 1. I'm hoping he just comes straight through her. Hoping he's not a sapper and I wasn't paying attention. Let's draft Perkins just in case. It's always good to be prepared. Ho ho! Down goes the dynamite. Perkins, Perkins, Perkins. We are eating good tonight, baby. So we want to extract his skull. Like, is that a thing our religion does? Corpses. So we don't care about corpses. A skull on a spike symbolises our superiority. If I extract your skull, though, does it, like, take away some meat? Like, where's this skull? So I need 1 skull and 25 steel. And our ideology likes it. So firstly, I hope it doesn't take away any meat. If it does, I'm going to cry. Okay, so, Perkins, what we're going to do is we're obviously going to let you walk around. We're going to strip Bowman. I've got a smoke leaf joint, but probably won't start doing that yet. So, might be... So we get a -4 for uncovered groin and chest. We'll see what that is wearing everything. I want to... where is... I don't want a haul. Can I not... How do I get your skull? That's a... Okay, the thing's gone. Okay, whatever. So if I wear this tribal wear, then what negatives do I get through that? So, needs. Nothing? Uncovered, groined and chest. Ratty appear are -3. Tainted. Okay, so we actually get worse. Okay. So we'll take that off. That's just going to give us too many negatives. And we've got enough negatives to deal with Perkins as it is. Food-wise, however, at least we can obviously eat. Wonder why the skull thing disappeared. What did I do wrong? Never mind. Anyway, let's alter this down here. Maybe I wasn't quick enough to do it. But anyway, let's consume Bowman because we need some food. Food is pretty much... And again, malnutrition is building. We need to actually counter that by, you know, eating. We've got some tainted clothing, so we can't do much with that. So 8 corpse minus 12. Obviously, because we didn't cook it or anything. 8 human meat, we get a +4, so it's not all the end of the world. Does all of that go at once? No. So we do have some spare, so that's... we do have some spare human, like, so at least it's a meal tomorrow. And Perkins can go to sleep victorious that she's just eaten human. Like, what is this? What is this series? Oh, I love it. And obviously there's the animals just like taunting me as they walk by, like, get out of here. Don't you dare eat my human. Imagine the scenes. I'd cry, I'd break down. If you got to this point of the video, leave a like, leave a sub, leave a comment. And me and Perkins will catch you next time, party people. Bye.